one of the questions is, you just now spoke about environment as a business. I wanted to ask you, what do you see as the future of environment in India generally? I mean, what do you see happening because of pollution, water bodies going away, too much of construction, population growth and all of them? Do you see something as alarming for you to be able to really worry about?
Boss, huge problem. Let me tell you. I'm telling you, we are all making a big mess of ourselves. And the biggest problem is we are 1.4 billion people. And see, we can't afford. See, the way we are already, see, globally there is a big problem. The resources consumed are 70% more than what the world would have consumed by now on a normal basis. India, it's still a poor country, from my point of view, okay? So, we have not, at this stage itself, the pollution levels that we have given, we have generated is so dangerous. If we become a rich country, so I think, 10 to 100 is what the pollution levels between a poor country and a rich country. So, we are wanting to be, we want to be a rich or emerging country, So, we are a 5 trillion economy. We want to grow, we will grow. That will happen actually. But let me tell you, our resources are in such a bad shape on every front. The Panchabhuta, what we call, all of them, we have really messed it up a lot. And it is an emergency situation. Okay, so a lot to be done. Okay, having said, this poor country, can they pay for waste management? We are not able to get, we are not able to pay even for protected drinking water. Where is the question of paying for waste disposal? But are we paying really? We are paying. But that's going into government coffers through some other means. So, overall, that's what actually policy level thinking has to come in. So if you ask me, can I bring a solution for this country? If you empower me, I can tell you in a decade's time, the entire water resources and this solid waste, air pollution, there are very clear-cut solutions, economically viable solutions, which your country and your society can afford, are available. The willingness to do that, and also the knowledge and the expertise and the resources. See, infrastructure cannot be built just with your money, because you are already a deficit economy. You have to get FDIs into the system. That is possible when you have the right governance and so many other things. I don't want to get in. So you have to get the right kind of money for your infrastructure. But for environment, I can tell you, you can build the business model there itself. I can take a small example. The sewage that Hyderabad generates can find its own techno-economically viable solutions. We did not get paid. You treat the water, you find the solutions to sell it, not alone sell it, you generate, you go for aquaculture, floriculture, so many, fruits, vegetables, you have to develop some farms around that other than just throwing into Musi. It is possible. Like what Israel has done, there is nothing new today is globally, everything is available at your fingertips. So the willingness and the vision to make it happen, if you do, easily possible. So what are the main issues? Sewage is one problem. Solid waste is one problem. Effluents are one, industrial effluents are one problem. And then because of this urbanization, etc., air pollution controls are problem. So for all these things, we have very good solutions actually. So people are losing out. I just say that Hyderabad, I must tell you, is going ahead on this front. Whatever solid waste actually people might be talking, because this is all 70 years ka mess. If you have to set it right, it takes time. We cannot overnight, you take out my vehicles, you take out my odor. It's not possible. We have to understand that, there are so many things, just to get one permit, it takes so much time. But if government is willing and to support, I think there is a possibility. I can tell you, Hyderabad, is planning in the right direction, especially for the solid waste management and liquid waste management and air pollution control. So similar way, if other cities, major cities, if they do, I think we can control.
One last question for you, actually, from my side. Is
we're running out of time.
Yeah, just give me, this is important, I think. Because if I'd asked this question 10 years ago, it would have been a foolish question. So I'm asking 10 years fast for, I mean, do you, if in case, you were born in 64, so assuming that you live 100 plus years, so 2064, do you see Ramki real estates in Moon and Mars? You imagine that way? If not, why,
Actually,
From him right now, sir.
my visualization, generally goes up to, actually I always see 25-30 years ahead, not beyond. उसके बाद मेरे को दिखता नहीं है. So, but 25-30 साल में तो नहीं.
Okay.
But let me just answer one question. The future on environment, we are planning towards carbon neutral footprint around every individual and its activity. I think I can discuss more later with you, but that's going to be the future. The environmental business is not just solid waste management, etc. Carbon neutral footprint to be planned around every individual and around every activity. We are all sitting here, all of us, how much carbon we have created and emitted. So can I balance it out? We are trying to work in that direction. Actually, we believe it's going to be the future.
So thanks a lot, everybody. I had this last thing. I heard you play golf. Is that right?
No.
No?
Galat hai.
Oh, okay. Fine. Then I would really take the help of Suresh. I think you should join as a charter member with the TIE, so we can share a lot more visions from you and learn a lot more from. So hopefully you can join as a charter member of TIE Hyderabad chapter.
I would love to do that, and thank you very much for giving this
And
opportunity.
thanks a lot for being here, and thanks a lot for sharing all the views. So please let's give a standing ovation and we can close the thing.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you so much.